What is going on, guys? Sacoz back at it with another video, coming back with the tutorials after 1 month. It's gonna be kind of a big tutorial. I'm guessing it's gonna be kind of long. So yeah, it's this Bugha. I decided to do this for the world champion because, like, you know, I just felt like making it, and I try to keep that season 10 theme. I didn't catch exactly the theme, but you know, it has a vibe to it. So, yeah, before we start, you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at SacozYT. If you guys do not mind, you could do that. And just subscribe to the channel because there's gonna be a lot of dope content, and I'm ready to pull out content in summer, boys. So yeah, I'm glad to be back. If I miss out on anything, I haven't done this in a while. That might happen. But yeah, let's just hope it doesn't. Also, this tutorial, it's exclusively meant for designers. Okay, so if you are, you know, a streamer that just downloaded Photoshop and wants to make a cool header, this might not be the tutorial for you. Or if you just started, this might not be the tutorial for you, because I'm just gonna explain what I did in Photoshop. All right, so if I don't explain where I got every single PNG, where I got every single, you know, everything, you might be in troubles. I expect you to at least know, you know, how to get skins, how to get the text, how to get, you know, the pump in the background, stuff like that. I expect you to know that. And also, if you see like a little squiggly thing, that's my chair, which is extremely broken, but you know, it works. So like, whatever. Yeah, whatever. So let's just get straight into it. Alright, so we're gonna start with this screenshot of Dusty Depot. I just typed in Dusty Depot PNG in Google and I found this screenshot. And basically, we're just gonna put it however we want, really. We can put it like this. I put it like that, I think. Yeah, I should have. And then you just wanna add a gradient map, which you go right here and then you put a gradient map. It's a gradient map from a dark blue, from a 060320 to a 1C213B. So just make that gradient, which is like all blue. Basically, if you want to make like an all red one, then change it to red, but this one is blue for the season 9 theme. Alright, so if we look through here, there is this screenshot that I got from the Fortnite website. It's not the highest quality. Now there's like PNGs, but like the moment I did this, there wasn't any PNGs, so rip me. So yeah, that's it. And if you watch my tutorials at all, you will know that I like to get, you know, the composition of it first and then move to the lighting and color correction. So that's exactly what we're gonna do. So for the text, all right, this is gonna be kind of a long one. This text is inspired by visual arts. Okay, he made a tutorial and a bunch of people loved it, so that's why I'm kind of making this tutorial of the text. So yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. Yep. Alright, so for the text, you want to go press T for the text layer and just put in whatever your name is. I'm going to put Sen, which is what I put for Bugha. That's the team Bugha is in. It's Sen itself, but you know, whatever, everybody calls it Sen. So Sen, put it in the Bergbank font. And now what you want to do is kind of make it bigger. And then while holding Command or Control, you want to take the top right one and just move it up like that. Lit. So now with that angle, you just want to Alt and Shift down, so it makes a duplicate. Command T without pressing Command or anything. Just make it bigger. Try to put it like that. And then instead of Sen, you want to put whatever you want. I just put Bugha. I really hope that's how you spell Bugha. It could be, you know, face sway, or if it's a template like your name, honestly, whatever. You could get very creative with these. Select these, and in my case, there's like too much, so I'm just gonna bring it down a little bit, like that. There we go. Send Bugha. Okay, now what you wanna do with these is that you're gonna group these, Command J, and basically just hide these for a sec, alright? Just hide this, and resize it to whatever you want. Alright, now what you're gonna do is you are basically going to just double click here, go to gradient overlay, add a gradient overlay. It could be perfectly, you know, a color overlay, whatever you want, like that. and then instead of, and you want to add another color for Bugha, right? It could be yellow, it could be anything you want, depends on the color scheme you're going for. But of course our one is kind of purple, so I'm gonna pick like a purpley kind of thing right there. All right, that's pretty much it for the text. Let's make this one a little bit brighter though, like around there. And now what you want to do is you are going to grab the pen tool right there, make a new layer above Bugha, clip it, and kind of make like a wave effect. You could definitely do this with a brush or your Wacom tablet, whatever you want, but I just do it with a pencil because it's easy. Once you're done with these, just put fill path and then just put black, whatever. Then what you want to do is rasterize this layer style right here, and then it will show up like this, right? Because it was clipped, but it had a gradient overlay, so basically it was just overlaying whatever you put on it. Now you want to make another color overlay and basically pick the same color around here and just make it darker around there. Now you see that gives it like a nice almost 3D effect. It makes it like, you know, it makes it look very nice. And then you want to do the same with the Sen one. So basically what you're gonna do is you're gonna make another layer above Sen, rasterize the layer style, and then with the pen tool make the wave. If you don't know, click whatever you want to start and then click again. If you want to make it curvy, just drag it like that, and that's it. You can definitely duplicate these, but it's kind of irrelevant. Once you're done, oh, I filled it wrong. Make sure it's in the layer that's clipped. So fill path, fill it black, and then add a color overlay, and then make it darker as well. It could be like black, but I don't recommend that. Around there, I'd say it looks fine. Alright, now we have a pretty cool looking text. We're just gonna save this group and make sure these is kind of at the same spot. Alright, now you want to select both of these, put it like that, and then just resize them however you want to resize them. And then once you're done with that, you want to select the group that doesn't have any text effects on it and just put Command E. Once you are done with that, just make visible this, and then go to filter, other, and put minimum. This is just gonna make it kind of look bigger, I guess. I'm not sure what it does exactly, but it just makes it look bigger. So 11 is a sweet point, so I would just keep it in 11. Once you are done with that, double click here and add a color overlay. Now what you want to do for this one is you want to make it a dark color. I always like dark bluish, so that's what I'm going for. So like around there, I think looks good. Less saturated right there. Alright, now what you want to do right now is you want to hide the background. And then what I like to do is just fill up the spots because I really don't like how they look. So in the same layer, just grab your pen tool and just go over all the spots that you need to be covered. I'll keep that H. Just go over those. In some you have to be, you know, really careful. In some of them you don't. Just go over the spots you want to get covered eventually. And then once you're done with these, just fill path. Doesn't matter the color because as I said, it just overlays whatever it's on it. And as you can see, all of it's covered automatically with the same color because I filled it in the layer. So if you make a new layer above it, you have to put the same color, but you can just do it in the same layer, and it would just be the same color overlay. Once you are done with that, just make sure the background is here again. Make this bigger, and then we can get on with the lighting and stuff. So let's get started. So basically what you want to do is you want to make a layer behind our characters. make a big brush, like a really big brush, and then press X to switch, and then make sure it's like in that color, yep, around that color, and just literally click and just resize it afterwards, like around there, and put the opacity a little bit down. So there's like a little light effect over here, around there, right there, and make sure, you know, the placement looks cool right there. I really like it right there, and as you can see, it kind of matches with the X-Lord's outfit. So yeah, now what you want to do is you want to go around several spots that have a special color and just highlight them. So right here it's kind of red and blue. So what you're gonna do is you want to take a brush, make a red layer, create a new layer of course, and then just go like that, and you're done. That's pretty much it. You see like a blue tint over here, go here, and then just make a blue one right there, lower the opacity of it right there, and there's like a purplish here, so we're just gonna get like a this purple, and then just put it around there like that. There we go. Now we're done with the lighting behind it. We're gonna you know, see how we're doing. So as you can see, we are nearly done with the lighting. Basically all we have to do next is do this little X effect for Season X. And then I'm not gonna add the guns because I don't like how that turned out, but you can add guns as well. So now what you're gonna do is you are going to what did I say I was gonna do? Hold on. Yeah, we're pretty much done with the lighting behind it. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna add something that I always add, but I don't think that much designers do, and you should really, you know, try to do this. You're gonna go right here and go to photo filter. Once you're in photo filter, there's like different filters. There's like warming filter and stuff, cooling filter, whatever. And there's this option that, like, if you pick a color right here, violet for example, underwater and stuff, but you can pick a certain color you want it to filter. So let's pick like literally this color right here. Oh, you can't do that, sick. Let's just pick like a purplish color and then put the density up, so the characters kind of blend in with the background. So if it's a yellow background, let me check that, hold on. So let's pretend this is it. So of course this is not a good example, but just imagine that's it. What you will want to do in this case is put a yellow one, so it kind of mixes with the background like that. But we're doing a purple one, so you want to make sure it's a purple color and it matches. Now what's next? We're gonna do this little cool thing I did with the arrows and, you know, the face thing. So to do that, I actually took it from a stock pack. No, just kidding. I actually got them off Google, so I'm gonna just quickly do that here. You just want to put X brush stroke right here. So if we do this, I think it's just the first one. So you want to click on it. If my internet loads, that'll be nice. Right there. Alright. So now you want to zoom in into whatever you want and just put it over it. You want to make sure it's a color overlay you want. So you could be purple, it can be anything. I just put it white. Put it down like that. And make sure it kind of matches the eyes. So that's where I put it. Just duplicate this holding Alt and put it in the other eye. And then right here, I put, instead of X, put smile. And right here, I think this is exactly the one I used. Just pick one that looks nice. Right there. Now if it's white, just go to select, just go color range and just select the color you want to take off. Then press delete and then you want to make a color overlay of the same color. Now, as this doesn't have a certain shape, you just have to, you know, pretend where the mouth would be. So I think it will be like around there. That makes sense. Or maybe even up more. If you want to be precise, just use your arrow keys like that. Alright, I'm happy with that. Now once you are done with that, as you can see, I did add a smoke. So what we're gonna do now is just take that smoke real quick. The smoke, I can find it, guys. Chill, okay? It's gonna be a while so I can find that stock. Guys, I can do this, okay? Chill. It's all good. I can definitely find this, okay? I don't need to name my layers. What are you talking about, dude? I can definitely find this. Alright, boys, maybe this is not the most efficient way to do it, but basically what you want to do is just whatever smoke you want. So just put like a smoke PNG, and then just find something like this. I think that this one is the one I used. I believe. You can use a stock pack, you can use whatever you want, and just add it above, and just do that. Flip it vertical if it's like that, around there, and flip it horizontal, I guess. Yeah, like that. Put the opacity down of it, of course. Make it look bigger, like that. And then if you want, you could add the photo filter again to the smoke. Something around there. Alright, once you have that, that's basically it for the tutorial. There's a lot of other things you can add. I'm gonna just add the X. I'm gonna show you how I did that. So just write an X for season X, of course. You don't want it to be Berkbang, you want it to be something kind of a straight. You can do this with the pen tool as well. I just did it with Gotham Bold. And now you just want to put it like this. Now you want to put it behind the characters, of course, but above the lighting. So when you're done, just put the fill down, double click on it for the layer style, put stroke, and I already have this, so just it will be in color, so switch it to gradient and make a gradient that actually looks like this. So the first color is 2BA0D1, the next color is 372BD1, and then the third color is COOOFFF. So once you're done with that, what you want to do is you wanting to rasterize the type, then rasterize the layer style, and then with eraser, that's zero hardness, just go like this and delete some parts you don't want. Like that. Now you have a little cool effect, I guess that's how you call it. And then just make a layer above the text, make it this color, and then just put over it. You can do it like this if you want, and then just put the opacity down, and then you have like a little cool glow. Once you are done with this, I'm actually gonna go back to the photo filter in here and pick a purplish, or like there. Alright, once you are done with this, you are going to add brightness and contrast. So make the brightness low and the contrast a little bit up. Then shift in the top layer, shift in the bottom layer, Command J, then Command G to duplicate, and then Command E to merge. Now you want to grab this and just hold it like that, and then press Command J. Now you want to go to filter and camera raw filter, or just shift Command A, whatever you want. And we're going to play like this is Lightroom, alright? Let's wait for this to load. And you want to add a purple tint. exposure down, contrast up, highlights, you wanna add, like, subtract them, I guess, that's how you say it, or add them, yeah, add them. And then you wanna put the shadows down, the whites up, the blacks down, and then you wanna leave the rest alone. You wanna put this in and put that in, not too harsh, like that. And then the only colors we're playing with here, it's magentas and purples. So if you want a blue theme header, you can just do it like this. If you want it like that, I'm actually gonna do something like that, and then change this to like a reddish. And then the highlights, you can put these on like that, and the shadows like that. Once you are done, just press OK. And congratulations, you are done with a Season X themed Fortnite header. Congratulations, you did it. If you're gonna use anything in this tutorial, make sure to leave it in the comments or tweet it at me, whatever you want. I'm really excited to come back for the tutorials. If I sounded a little bit bored or something, I'm sorry. But yeah, that's what I wanted to say. So follow me on Twitter if you want to see more of my work at twitter.com/SacozYT. Instagram at SacozYT. I'm gonna start posting there more often. If you like this video and you want to see more videos like this, subscribe. If you like this video and you're gonna use this, just like the video. And if you want a specific tutorial, then just make sure to leave it in the comments down below, and I will probably do that. Without anything else to say, it's been Sacoz here, and I'm out. Peace. Mwah. Bye.
Bye. Bye.